Hello! In this video, I'll be demonstrating biases and flaws in decision making, specifically the overconfidence bias and the framing bias. The overconfidence bias refers to the tendency of people to overestimate their own abilities, knowledge, or predictions. The framing bias is a cognitive bias that occurs when people react to a particular choice in different ways, depending on how it is presented or framed. The way information is presented can influence the decision-making process, even if the core information remains the same. Since the framing bias is a little harder to understand, I'll give a quick example. Imagine you're at a restaurant and you see two items on the menu: grilled chicken, 80% lean, and grilled chicken, 20% fat. Both descriptions refer to the same dish, but the framing is different. The first option emphasizes the leanness, while the second option emphasizes the fat content. People might perceive these options differently, even though the actual information about the chicken is identical. To demonstrate the overconfidence bias, I'll be asking some friends questions and asking them to write down their answers along with their confidence in their answer. When I'm done asking them questions, they'll tell me what they wrote and I'll tell them the actual answers. To avoid influencing their answers, I've kept them in the dark about the specific things I'll be asking them and why I'm asking them. To demonstrate the framing bias, I'll ask my friends the same question, but half of them will receive the question with different wording to see how their answers change with different framing.
Okay, so I'm going to read you guys questions and you're going to write down your best guess with your confidence in your answer as well. And then at the end, I'll tell you the answers and we'll see how close you were. And then I'll ask you one extra question and you guys can just tell me what you think. All right. When was the first Nobel Peace Prize awarded?
1997,
And how confident were you in your answer?
40%.
The answer is 1901.
Oh, all right.
I'm
I'll
just
put 1850.
1899.
And how confident were you guys?
I was low.
I was low.
I'm pretty sure it's later than that.
No, it's. I think it's around 1850.
All right. So the first Nobel Peace Prize was awarded in 1901.
I knew it was. Fuck! I knew it was. I knew it was. Fuck. I was so close, dude. Fuck.
I said 1938. I have medium confidence in that answer.
The answer is 1901.
Wow, okay, I was decently off, okay.
All right. For two, what is the distance from the Earth to the Moon? What'd you guys put?
100,000 miles.
What?
100,000
What?
miles. Okay. And how confident?
I was like
Wait,
medium,
I put-
medium confidence.
Medium confidence. All right. And
Hold up, wait, because I put such a fucking massive number.
28
I
million
know.
miles.
I was thinking like when I thought of space, that number came to my head. I was
Okay.
low.
Low confidence in the
I
answer.
was medium confidence.
2 million kilometers. I said 10,000 miles, but I'm like not really confident about that one.
Wait, what's the answer?
Oh, right. The 238,900 miles.
Damn.
It was a couple miles off.
Just a little bit. Imagine that the United States is preparing for an outbreak that is expected to kill 600 people. Two alternative programs to combat the disease have been proposed. If Program A is adopted, 200 people will live. If Program B is adopted, then there is a 1/3 probability that everyone lives and a 2/3 probability that no one lives. So which program would you choose if you had to pick one?
I would say program A.
If Program A is adopted, 400 people will die. If Program B is adopted, there is a 1/3 probability that no one will die and a 2/3 probability that 600 people will die.
Program 1 is better in my opinion.
I'd probably guarantee that 200 people survive.